So now we're done with pre-processing and it's time to actually start with some strategy. So this data set in particular isn't that large. It's only about 25 micrographs, but often data sets are 1,000 or 2,000 and up in size, and they can take hours, if not a day or so to process. So you don't want to waste all of that time. And what you want to do first of all is select a subgroup of just 10 random micrographs that allow you to quickly process your data and get 2D classes. So to do that, you'll go to subset selection here, and you will choose your CTF corrected micrographs. So those are already loaded here, but to do that, you would just go to browse like you normally do, CTF find, and then choose the most recent job you ran. So you don't really have to do anything with that, but I do recommend giving this the alias 10 mics and then running the job. So what will pop up is something that you aren't familiar with yet, and that is this RELION display GUI. And it's the same GUI that's used throughout 2D classes, 3D classification, and so on. And frankly, you just have to work with it a little bit to kind of understand it. So you have to set a scale for the micrographs you'll see, and micrographs are often very large, so it's useful to scale them down. 2D classes or class averages tend to be kind of small, so you actually scale them up. And it depends on pixel size and so on, what um, scale you use. And again, you just have to get used to that. So usually what I do when I am picking my micrographs is I just tell the display GUI to randomly sort the micrographs so I'm not inserting any bias towards good micrographs or bad micrographs. And then you have to tell the GUI to sort on this condition, and you will display some number of images. So sometimes it takes a second to pop up, but you should get a bunch of power spectra that represent your micrographs. And you just click on, if you're going to select 10, you can either individually click them, or you can just click on the last one in the set of 10 and you say select all above, and then right click again and say save star with selected images. And that will save a new star file with your 10 randomly selected micrographs that you can further use for manual picking, auto picking, and preliminary 2D classification.